Yes, we think actually Japan right now looks very interesting. Well, we know that Japan has been in pretty difficult situation over the past few decades because of the balance sheet recession, and there are signs that we're seeing some structural change in Japan going on. For example, you're looking at the recent Q1 GDP numbers, surprise on the upside, and there are two pillars. Number one is domestic consumption, and number two, actually we're seeing that corporate capex are picking up pretty strongly in Japan. That's something that we didn't usually think of, but you are seeing corporations investing again in Japan.
So can it keep up? Because Sri and I have been talking about how the levels we're at for the Nikkei. Let's bring that up to show you how we're trading so far this Wednesday on the Nikkei. We're at about 33,000, right? The peak of the market was 38,000, I think, right? And folks are asking, look, next stop for Nikkei is at 38, back to the peak, or potentially could it be 28? And it raises the question of sustainability. I mean, everything you said is right and true. But in terms of wage growth, in terms of workers and therefore consumption, which is 2/3 of Japan's economy, things aren't looking so good, are they?
Well, actually, as I just mentioned, actually, you look at the evolution of Japanese economy. They have been stuck in deflation for many years, and since Abe stepping office, you start to really see some structural changes. As I just mentioned, you look at the labor market, you look at the women's labor participation rate. Labor force has been rising despite the decline in their population. Right, and you're looking at corporate capex, it's rising. And now with the BOJ, I think the BOJ probably will be a little bit more patient in terms of adjusting their monetary policy. So all these factors together, I still think provide a pretty favorable kind of set of conditions for the Japanese economy continue to ride on the positive trend.